Okay, people, welcome back.
Whoa, we are episode 13.
Oh, unlucky for some,
Oh, but not for us.
but certainly not for us.
Not for you lot.
Yeah, not for the listeners.
Oh, no.
100%. We've got one more.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
I'm away. You've got some significant things on.
Yeah, just a few.
More significant than what I've got going on. We'll regroup.
Yeah.
Revitalise. Potentially have a wedding special. You know? Who knows?
Who knows?
I do. Save it for the pod. And first things first, I want to start with a little game where we both try to sum up what the podcast is about, but say one word at a time.
Okay, love it.
So
Let's
start
with
something.
radical.
Full stop.
So we're doing punctuation as well.
I think so.
Okay. This
Podcast,
started.
comma,
We
thought
it
potentially
would
go,
downhill.
but
It
has
certainly
exceeded
our
expectations.
full stop.
Together,
We
thrive.
full stop.
If this is the first episode that you've
Yeah.
ever listened to, welcome.
There's a helpful summary for you of how the rest have gone.
That sums up everything. We are so glad that you're here. If you've
100%.
listened to every other episode, wow, you're
Yeah.
phenomenal. Thanks so much for coming back. And if you are here for like maybe the third or fourth time,
Yeah.
then you're in for a real treat.
Do you want to know someone who listens to this quite regularly?
Yes, I do.
My brother.
Oh, Georgie boy.
Do you remember what happened to George?
Oh,
He's been messaging me so much. Being
can't
like,
believe-
how have I not had a public apology from Ben yet?
Yeah, that's so true. Do you want to set the scene?
Yeah, so my stag do, we played Zorb football.
Basically, you're in this sort of inflatable Zorb
Yeah,
ball whilst
yeah,
trying
yeah.
to play football, and
Yeah.
it just becomes carnage.
Yeah.
I actually couldn't go in them because I'm severely claustrophobic, and it was terrible for me.
It was hard work. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, even if I didn't have the ball on my feet,
Mm.
people would just come and hit into me because I was the stag. So we finished that and we went just played normal 6-7-a-side game
Yeah.
of football. Great kickabout.
It was phenomenal. Yeah.
George was in goal, and Benny boy over here, being the absolute Ronaldinho that he is,
Wow.
took a shot, and in fairness,
It was a
George-
stunning
It was
save.
a great shot.
I got a half yard and I just thought I'm going to hit this.
Yeah.
And it was sailing top bins.
Yeah.
Like literally postage
Yeah.
stamp. And George somehow
Yeah.
managed to get his arm to it.
It smacked up his wrist, and he was like in quite a lot of discomfort. And it turns out he had broken his wrist.
Do you think George would appreciate some sort of apology in the form of a jingle?
Surely, it's the only way possible.
It's the only way that we can do it. So hit me with something soft and I was going to say succulent, but that's like a plant.
Ooh. And also just not the describing
Not the
word
right
for
word.
this.
George, this is Ben's apology song to you.
Bum, ba-da-ba-bum.
George, you're better than
ba-ba-ba-bum.
all of us. I am sorry that your
ba-ba-ba-bum.
wrist got bust. Georgie
Still
boy,
going. Ba-ba-ba-bum.
I'm sorry that I hurt your
Bum.
wrist.
Ba-ba-ba-bum.
You ended up in A&E, and I can imagine you wanted to punch me with a
Ba-ba-ba-bum.
broken fist.
Bum.
Da, 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 da,
Ba-ba-ba-bum.
dum. George, I am so devastatingly sorry. It should not have happened. I shouldn't have managed to get half a yard the way that I did.
Sorry for being too good at football.
The biggest thing for me was that I felt so bad that you wouldn't be able to pick up your baby. Genuinely, I felt so bad about that. But yeah, George, I'm so sorry. Publicly, looking down the barrel of the lens for those who are listening on the pod. George, I'm so sorry and you deserve more.
Where do you want to start?
I've got something to start with.
Go on.
Yeah. You know, last time I said I got you a present for your birthday
Oh, yeah, I do.
and it hadn't arrived?
Yeah, I've been waiting for
Well, here's the thing.
Benny.
Some of it has arrived, but technically you can't use it. So it's going to have to go to Karen. So for those listening on the podcast, I'm about to move away from the camera and I'm about to come back, but I'd like you to close your eyes.
Am I about to find out what it is?
Yeah, of course you are.
Okay. For those only listening, I am sat here quaking in my boots because I have no idea what Ben is about to hand me.
I have handed it to Archie and his eyes are now open. He's seen it. Well, describe it for those listening, because obviously this is a podcast.
Black bit of fabric, probably a t-shirt, and I'm opening it. Oh, you're joking. Oh, you're joking. I actually wondered if it was going to be merch.
That is our first bit of merch, bro.
My goodness. Wait, so why can't I use this yet?
XL and larges are both on the way.
So this one's for Karen.
This one's for Karen.
But I've got one coming.
You've got one coming that will look exactly like that. But it doesn't stop there, so close your eyes.
You're joking me.
No, I'm not even joking.
Oh,
I told you this was going to be
it's almost like this is my birthday.
I told you this was going to be a huge episode. Shut your eyes, please.
Okay, right.
If you think that one's good, you set yourself up for a treat. This can go to Karen as well as a little gift. How sick is that?
That is phenomenal.
Yeah. So we've got one coming in our size.
No way.
That is, for those listening on the pod, the first one says SIFTP, which is Save It for the Pod. It's a t-shirt in our wedges font that we use for all our thumbnails and advertising and stuff. And on the hoodie, I literally messaged my mum and I was like, Mum, how do you feel that your slogan has made it onto a hoodie and it says happy chatting in
This is phenomenal.
It's decent, isn't it?
That is such a good thing to have on a hoodie.
Yeah.
Because that 100% is a conversation starter.
Exactly. So there you go.
Oh my goodness.
We have happy chatting merch and Save It for the Pod t-shirts. If you want one, then send us a voice note to either me or Archie explaining why you should have one of those.
I'm sorry, I'm not being rude. I'm just finding out if Karen is actually in the building. Because if so, we could do a live unveiling for her as well.
Okay.
We can see.
We'll add this to the end of the pod on the video. Oh, mate, happy birthday, brother.
Mate, that is brilliant.
Yeah. Good.
Thank you.
I knew you'd love it.
I absolutely love it.
Should we jump into the main bulk of the pod?
Let's do it. High lows or low highs? You can do what you want.
Yeah.
You do what you want.
Thanks.
I'm going to go high lows.
Okay.
Because my low plays into my high.
Nice.
It's off the back of. So my high, you remember Jack?
Yeah.
Remember Jingle Jack?
Yes, I do. How could I ever forget? Hi, Jack. Love you.
He will be listening. Karen and I went down to Bristol for the last weekend, and we spent the time with Jack and his wife Emma, and we just had a brilliant weekend. So we were just walking around Bristol. We drank loads of coffee, ate some really good food, soaked up the sun. It was brilliant. That's my high, Bristol. Good old Bristol.
Jack and Emma, together forever. We love you till the cows come home. Jack and Emma, together forever. Where Bristol is your home.
Where did the cows come from?
I don't know. I just panicked.
Great,
and then I felt like we were talking about Jingle Jack and we didn't have a jingle, so I panicked.
Have we ever said Jingle Jack?
I don't know, but
I love
from
Jingle
now
Jack.
on, that is
Jingle Jack.
next thing on a hoodie.
Yeah.
Jingle Jack.
Do you want to do your high?
I'll start with my high.
Yeah.
Guys, can you believe it?
Yeah.
I made it.
You made it.
I am on a Netflix documentary.
No, you're not.
I promise you. I cannot believe it. The weekend that you were in Bristol, that you were just talking about, I had about 18 messages from loads of different people that I haven't spoken to in a long time, some people that I work with and know a lot, and basically all with the same thing, a picture going, is this you? Rewind to July 2021 when England got to the Euro final against Italy at Wembley. I was there. The attack on Wembley,
You were in the Attack on Wembley documentary.
I'm in that. Not because I'm thuggish, but I had no idea. But apparently Netflix contacted my brother and asked to use a clip of us on the way to Wembley because we both vlogged it.
I've added it to my list on Netflix. I wish I'd have seen it
know.
before you actually said.
I'm exactly the same because
so
I didn't watch it until obviously other people but it was on my watch list. Just to let you know, Netflix pay £250 for 4 seconds. That's what they paid Dan.
Seriously?
Yeah, and I haven't seen a penny of it. And it's my face for 3 seconds. So technically I'm owed a considerable amount of money, but he said he's going to take me to dinner next time I'm there. So I'll take that. I'm on Netflix.
Love it.
I made it.
That is a brilliant high. That might be one of the best, actually.
Yeah,
I love that.
superb.
I was not expecting that at all.
I know.
I saw your note on our shared note. I just saw Netflix. I was like, oh, cool. It's like, watch something good on Netflix.
I'm starting to watch The Office again, and I just had to tell everyone, go and watch it. Send me a photo of you watching it.
So good.
You go low first, because I think mine's sort of related to your low based on the note.
Whilst we were in Bristol, my car was parked up on the side of the road. We went out for the day on the Saturday, and I came back, and it had been hit on the back right-hand corner, but it was a hit and run. So no one's left any details or anything.
That's so frustrating.
I wasn't that bothered about the car. I was more annoyed that someone would do that and then not say anything. If I want to get it fixed, it's like, it's not cheap. Weighing up what I'm going to do that. So that was a bit annoying, but also I kind of reflected and said this to Karen. She was like, your reaction was really great. Like, I'd definitely seen God work in my heart to be less possessive of my things. Kind of every cloud, I guess. I'm not as phased as what I probably would have been this time 3 or 4 months ago. So
yeah, that's awesome. Well, that's a positive, but obviously it is a frustrating thing when it happens. So I'm sorry, mate.
Yeah, but it's all good. What about you?
I definitely should have started. Sorry, mine's is not even that bad. I love Diane to bits. For those who haven't listened to the podcast before, Diane is my car.
Yeah.
And go back and listen to previous episodes.
Can I just say,
explained,
Hannah, who I lodged with, who's listened a lot, she was like, I crack up every time at you saying Diane, because she loves the way that it's called Diane.
Yeah, it's
so
worth
good. It's worth going back.
It is worth going
100%.
back. I have no idea which episode it was, but go back and listen to them all.
Yeah.
So Diane and we've just started. I mean, I've started. Diane's not a human. I need to stop talking about that. I've just started playing for the summer over 35s football.
Because you left Green Park Angels.
Because I left Green Park Angels because of the stag issue. You normally by that age drive a nice car, and so I pull up to the first game last week. Every car is stunning, and I rock up with Diane, and first time in forever, like I maybe need a new car.
Really?
And you start comparing yourself to others, and it's not really a low, but I think comparison can creep in really easily at any stage. And I think if you're not on guard to it in any walk of life, then you can certainly feel inadequate. And so I've had to remind myself of a little bit of that this week. Diane lives on though.
Diane lives on.
Come on.
Good old Diane. Hit me with your relationship status.
Whoa.
We're going there.
Oh my goodness. Benny's back.
Benny's got a girlfriend.
We really did save it for the pod. We had a period of time where we weren't dating, some stuff to figure out on ourselves, myself and Lexi and I. Yeah, I think God's done some incredible stuff in that time and come to the realization that we really want to be with each other, and we can do that in a really healthy way. Yeah, just trusting God for his goodness through it, and excited to be back. We've gone on quite a few dates and just hung out, and yeah, things are just going really well. And I'm excited. And I was hopeful before, and I had every reason to be hopeful, but now I'm just excited.
Love it. It's good, mate. Love it. Yeah, for me, still going strong. Yeah, less than 8 weeks now.
Come on.
It's going to go quickly. Next few weeks are like really busy as well, so it's going to come around really quickly now. But yeah, it's good. List is feeling quite attainable, stuff that we can just like tick off quite easily. And so like Wednesday, just gone literally a couple of days ago, we spent afternoon and evening doing a load of Wedmin, feeling like we definitely put ourselves in a good position.
Mate,
so
that's so exciting.
We're getting there.
I can't wait.
Yeah,
I've got a little countdown on my phone. I'm like, come on, I just can't wait.
Yeah, it's something like 50 days now.
I mean, I'll be honest, the countdown is for the Euro final. But obviously I can just work out the day before. So
it's about 50 days.
51 days to the Euro final. No, I'm good. 50 days, mate. I'm buzzing.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
It's gonna be good.
Awesome.
What are you thankful for, Ben?
Oh, mate, last Sunday, I had my first youth event that I got asked to speak at. So it's been 3.5 years since I did anything in that world or sphere.
Yeah.
And
that long?
Yeah, that long. And so, yeah, I was just really thankful that a collection of churches in Milton Keynes reached out to me to speak. Cool. It was the first time, to be honest, since I've done this in a long time, that I had a real genuine confidence in the gospel and the good news of Jesus, that it doesn't matter what I do or how I speak. It's not about me. It's actually that Jesus can change lives. Yeah, it was a real good experience to be back and be like, oh, I missed it so much. What are you thankful for, bro?
Mine is 100% as profound as yours. I am thankful for Biscoff. Oh, baby. I've just been eating a lot of Biscoff recently. Not intentionally.
Biscoff McFlurries.
Biscoff McFlurries.
Yeah.
Biscoff brownies.
Donuts at Krispy Kreme.
Yes. Like, I've just been having so much Biscoff recently, completely unintentionally. And so I was just like, man, I just love this stuff. And so I am 100% thankful for Biscoff.
Let's hope you don't Biscoff it. I'm 100% leaving that in because it made no sense whatsoever. Sometimes it doesn't work, guys.
I thought you were saying, let's hope you don't like scoff it, like all in one.
Biscoff it.
Okay,
yeah, then it does work. we'll leave that in there. I'm a comedy genius. It's riddled with gluten.
It is.
So I can't eat it.
Blessings.
Thank you. So if you could just describe it to me in 3 words, what on earth is Biscoff?
Oh, spiced.
Okay. Like cinnamony?
Yeah, cinnamony.
Okay, yeah, I get it.
Spiced, like,
yeah, nice, good start. Spiced.
Creamy,
yeah. Spicy, creamy.
brilliant.
Wow. They're 3 strong words.
Yeah.
You've done well there.
Yeah.
Biscoff, if you are listening and you want to do a paid partnership, we are welcome to it. Oh, go on, you just thought of something else.
Save it for the pod merch.
Sponsored by Biscoff.
Sponsored by Biscoff, like the Premier League.
Nah, I don't think I could do it.
Really?
Because I'm gluten-free.
Yeah. Okay.
Not that that would give me a rash or anything.
Well, I'll have a Biscoff one.
Yeah,
and you can have some like genius gluten-free bread or something.
Genius. If you're listening, I would 100% do that because bread costs me £4.
Ooh.
And I can't eat Biscoff.
Ouch.
So next time you're eating Biscoff or bread, think of me. All right, guys? Seriously, think of me. Let's go on to Pursuit of Faithfulness and then end with Question by a Family.
Nice.
For those who haven't listened, it's important. We're both Christians and we both want to pursue Jesus and pursue faithfulness and following him. And so this segment is just a little bit about how we're doing, how our walks are. So hit me with it, bro.
All right. In all honesty.
Yeah.
Have been really busy and so have been really tired. And so I've been noticing in the mornings, I've not quite left myself enough time. Mm-hmm. So I've still been doing stuff, but maybe it's been, instead of it necessarily like delving into my Bible with my devotional book, it's been like, I'll do the devotional on the Bible app on my phone. God still honors that. God still loves that. Mm-hmm. In myself, I'm a little bit like, I know I can be doing a bit better, sort of thing. So I'm not beating myself up, but at the same time, I know that I can put more effort into that sort of thing. Also, just continuing to see God's faithfulness and his goodness in kind of feeling very covered with our season that we're going into with marriage and with work and everything. I've kind of spoken about that on previous episodes. Still seeing God's hand at work in my life, and probably at this point never felt so covered and so connected to God.
Oh, mate, that's
so actually,
class.
maybe it's better than all right.
Yeah, I think that the whole, if you can't understand this because you maybe haven't read the Bible before or you don't know, like I think that the key difference for me is that there is something, this is a weird analogy, but it's a little bit like brushing your teeth. You can brush your teeth for 30 seconds, they still feel brushed, but it doesn't feel as clean as when you give a full 2 minutes and mouthwash. It's almost like if you let toothpaste do what it should do and you spend time investing, then you're gonna come out feeling more clean. And I think in a weird way, that is what it's like. You know, you can do things on the go and you can rush it and you can sort of speed through it and it still does something. But actually when you invest and take time and allow God to sort of move in your life and almost like meditate on it, then it actually 100%. it does a heck of a lot more. And so that's what we're referring to when we talk about that. Because again, I think for me, mine's been really similar. I think I've noticed the reason why I suddenly noticed that Diane felt inadequate in the space of, you know, looking like I'd rolled up to a Fast and Furious pre-race. Like suddenly something within me cares about what other people think, or suddenly something within me has a desire to impress other people or want them to see me as something different. Yep. And I think I've just noticed that maybe my quiet times and time alone with God in the morning has been rushed or has been really quick, or I've just done the bare minimum of what I needed to and I haven't allowed him to work in my life so that the fruits can grow out. And again, there's still fruit being seen and I'm still really grateful, but I think this week there's been a real need to understand actually that I need to give more time for that, and I need to spend time journaling and writing down what some of those lies that I'm believing are and actually counteract them with truth from the Bible. So it's been tough but also really good.
I love the way that our relationship is not reliant on what we bring and what we can do. Like it still requires us to put effort into it and be disciplined, but it's not reliant on the level that we're at.
Yeah, and as we've said before on the podcast, we talk about the fact that our union with Christ is never broken because that's what Christ has done.
You saying that,
But our communion with God, in the same way that our friendship, I'm going to love you no matter what, and so we are united in friendship, but actually our communion, when we are together, hanging out, spending time, checking in on WhatsApp, that's going to affect our relationship and help us grow deeper, and it's the same with our relationship with Christ.
Should we finish up with question by our family?
Questioned
by
our
family. So this week we have got Dan and Lydia, so my future brother and sister-in-law. So they have featured on the pod before with a previous question.
Nice.
But they have got a different one for us this time.
Here we go.
Hi Archie and Ben.
Hi Ben and Archie.
It's Lydia.
And it's Dan. Here is your question.
Summertime is nice weather, although it's been raining all day today. What is your most fond memory of your summers in your life? And what are you most looking forward to this summer?
Yeah.
And Archie, feel like you can't say the wedding or honeymoon because I feel like we all know that you're excited for that.
Yeah, come on Archie, we all know that.
Let us know. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Where to start? So favourite summer memory ever, and what are you most excited for this summer? But I can't say wedding or honeymoon. You could. Not the honeymoon. Definitely not the honeymoon.
Just to let you know, guys, I'm coming to Cornwall.
Flying there first class. And listen back for reference.
Yeah.
I think I'm most excited for Keswick. We've done Keswick a lot before. Great conference up in the Lake District. Really excited to be up in the lakes. And it'll be nice for Karen to be there with me. We get married, go away on honeymoon. We're back in Cov for like 5 days, and then we go straight to Keswick.
Okay, nice.
So it'll be quite a quick turnaround.
That's awesome.
Looking forward to that. Favourite summer memory ever? I have fond memories of like just being in school, going down the sewers and playing in the sewers.
Stop. Again, go back and listen to previous episode. Flushed away.
Being able to just be like, go round a mate's and knock on his door and say you're free to come out and play football and just go and have a kick about. A lot of fond memories.
Yeah, amazing.
Just those summer nights.
Those summer nights are superb. Yeah, I think mine would be the same. I've had some great holidays. I spent quite a lot of time doing Camp America. Did 2 years for Camp America. Camp Rock, basically. That's what it was like for me. It was Camp America playing soccer, so Camp Sock. playing out in the back garden, and my parents weren't loaded, and so, but you know, just the time in the summer holidays where you're like, oh, can we get an ice cream? Because you hear the ice cream man coming, and they're like, yeah, why not? And you're just like rushing, and the buzz of like, oh my goodness. And we used to ask for a witch's hat, which was not great from, you know, Christian parents, but it was a 99 with a rocket lollies shoved in it, and it was a secret menu, and it was that, and it was for the same price as a 99, so we were buzzing.
How would you go about eating a witch's hat?
So you would pull out the rocket.
Yeah.
You'd basically you'd go both.
Yeah, okay.
You'd go both.
Yeah.
Of course.
Obviously.
And then what I'm most excited about for this summer is I'm going to the States. Lexi's got a couple of weddings, and so this was already booked from stage one. We decided last week, actually, we think it'd be really great to go. And we go in June, and excited to find out what life looks like for her back there.
That's great. That'll be a nice insight.
But obviously also I'm looking forward to the best thing happening in July.
Euro final.
You got it. No, not really. Obviously, yours and Karen's wedding. I'm so looking forward to that. I'm so looking forward to seeing the boys from the stag.
Yeah.
And just everyone else, meeting everyone else, and wearing my Saving for the Pod hoodie.
Come on.
Archie, send them away, and then we'll end in the only way we know how.
Episode 13.
Unlucky for some,
but not for us, and not for you.
Enjoy it. Happy chatting. Oh my goodness.
It's happening already.
Oh my goodness. Come on in, please. You can come in.
For my birthday present, Ben has given me my birthday present. However, if you listen back, you'll find out why this is also for you. I mean, it was probably intentionally for you anyway, but this is for you.
I literally said, didn't I?
You actually said.
It's merch. Sick.
That is phenomenal.
Come on.
We're going to have a crew. We are literally going to have a crew. Save it for the pod.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Show your eyes again.
Yeah, of course I knew that's what it was. Is this for me as well?
Open your eyes. Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Happy chatting.
She knows.
You're joking me.
She's winding up.
Ah, yeah. There you go.
Cares, hold it up.
Your own Save It for the Pod merch.
Thanks.
Isn't that sick?
That's really cool.
Isn't it?
Just because they did come in the wrong size, obviously that means they are yours. But I was always going to order a size for both Karen and maybe somebody else, but we'll find out later in the pod.
There you go.
There you go.
That is phenomenal.
Yeah, they're good quality as well.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Happy chatting.
Happy chatting, guys.
Happy chatting.
Thank you. Oh,
Bosh.
wow.
Bosh.
So
It's always nice to help a fan out, isn't it?
It really is.